There are 500 million Google results telling you how to be more confident. And the best way to appear more confident is to feel more confident. So I'm going to give you 4 tips today on how to feel more confident. Hey everyone, welcome back. I am Mike Sutton with Be Build Have, and it is a beautiful Friday morning here in Pennsylvania. So I'm thinking maybe Aloha Friday. I cut out early and go spend some time outside. But this idea of confidence has really been on my mind lately as I've been trying to really look at what's the area that's going to have the biggest impact for business owners, and whether it's sales or marketing or leadership or management or problem solving or business networking, confidence is the thing that's going to amplify those efforts the most. It's going to give you the biggest boost in getting better results in all of those areas if you can start to feel more confident. And I know that there's a lot of talk about how to appear more confident. How do you present yourself more confidently? And I think the key to confidence is authenticity, because if you don't feel confident, if you're just trying to look confident, that can come across as either needy or it can come across as arrogant. And that's definitely not what you want to go for. Plus, it's really the feeling of confidence that's going to have the biggest impact, especially with respect to things like problem solving, because confidence is what's going to facilitate and enable your sense that you really can solve this problem. It's going to turn into your commitment and to your empowerment to getting out there and building the business that you want to build. So, how do you feel more confident if you've got low self-confidence right now? My first tip is that I'd like to encourage you to set yourself up for small wins and new experiences. It's easy to discount picking up the phone one time because one phone call is not going to build you the business that you want. But if you can't feel good about that first step, you might be setting yourself up for a long, hard road. If you can learn to enjoy the process and celebrate those wins one step at a time, then you'll very quickly find yourself where you want to be. But it starts by being able to enjoy the small things and growing into being able to enjoy the bigger things. Step number 2, give yourself some credit. It's easy to discount the things that you've accomplished. It's easy to discount your abilities if you're not happy with where you are. But the fact is, you've got a lot of things that you've already accomplished. You've got a lot of things that you're good at. And you have to start giving yourself some credit for that. Now, you don't have to. You'll feel a lot better if you do. If you want to develop these feelings of confidence, you might want to consider giving yourself credit for some of those things that you're already good at. And they're there if you start to look for them and acknowledge them. Third tip, learn to take a compliment. I mean, if you want to discount your abilities and your accomplishments, then that's unhelpful and unproductive. But if other people say nice things about what you've accomplished and you discount that, it's really rude and hurtful, because other people like to say nice things about you. And if you discount that, or if you degrade or belittle that, you're basically making them wrong for having supported you. You're taking their joy and supporting you away from them. And that's probably not the kind of person that you want to be. So by learning to take a compliment, you're both reinforcing your feelings of confidence and allowing the other person to feel good about themselves and the investment that they've made in you. And then the final tip is to look for things to feel good about. It's easy to be dissatisfied. It's easy to look around and say, it's not enough. My business isn't big enough. I'm not doing enough. I'm not good enough. It's easy to say that. But if you start looking for what is going well, what have I accomplished? What am I good at? There are answers to those questions. And if you can shift your focus to those things, then you can start cultivating them, allowing them to grow and expand, and finding more of them in your environment. So 4 quick tips. These are tips that I've used throughout the past couple of years to build up my own self-confidence. And I was one who people would say, "Oh, you appear so confident," and would be shocked to find out that I, for a very long time, didn't feel that. And, to be fair, still struggle with that from time to time. But by following these steps, I've learned to embrace some of my own self confidence and really start putting myself out there in a more authentic way that's starting to yield the results that I want in my business and my life. And this is what I'd like to help you with. If you are on this same process, you might consider checking out my 20-minute free guided meditation that really cultivates these positive emotional feelings, positive emotional energy that helps you feel more confident to be a more effective leader, to be a more effective problem solver, and to just generally be more productive and effective in your business. You can find that at bebuildhave.com/meditate. If you enjoyed the show, if you enjoyed the message today, please consider sharing it on Facebook and Twitter, because the only way the show grows is if awesome people like you share it with other awesome people. And until we speak again, be the person, build a business, and have the successful life that you want.